Emily, have you ever thought about the benefits of studying the subjects of the quadrivium?
Not really, Alex. I always thought those subjects were just for mathematicians or people who wanted to become scientists.
Actually, those subjects are the foundation of a classical education. They provide a unique perspective on the world and help us understand its underlying principles.
Really? I had no idea. Can you tell me more about them?
Sure. Let's start with arithmetic. Arithmetic is the study of numbers and their properties. It involves understanding addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, as well as more advanced concepts such as algebra and number theory. A strong grasp of arithmetic leads to better problem-solving skills and a deeper understanding of the world around us.
That makes sense. I can see how understanding the properties of numbers would help with problem solving.
Exactly. And it's not just about problem-solving. A strong grasp of arithmetic also helps with critical thinking. It allows us to analyze information and make informed decisions.
I never thought about that before. What about geometry?
Geometry is the study of space and its properties. It involves understanding the relationships between points, lines, angles, and shapes, as well as more advanced concepts such as Euclidean and non-Euclidean geometry. A strong grasp of geometry leads to better spatial reasoning skills and a deeper understanding of the world around us.
That sounds interesting. Can you give me an example of how geometry is used in real life?
Sure. Let's say you're designing a building. By understanding the principles of geometry, you can create a structure that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, I see. So geometry helps us become better designers.
Exactly. And then there's music. Music is the study of sound and its properties. It involves understanding rhythm, melody, harmony, and composition. A strong grasp of music leads to better appreciation of music and a deeper understanding of the world around us.
That's interesting. Can you give me an example of how music is used in real life?
Absolutely. Let's say you're listening to a piece of music. By understanding the principles of music, you can appreciate the complexity and beauty of the composition.
I can see how that would be useful. What about astronomy?
Astronomy is the study of the universe and its contents. It involves understanding stars, planets, galaxies, and other celestial objects, as well as the laws that govern their behavior. A strong grasp of astronomy leads to better understanding of the universe and our place in it.
That's fascinating. Do you have any historical anecdotes about these subjects?
Well, did you know that the quadrivium was the foundation of a classical education in ancient Greece and Rome? It was believed that by studying these subjects, students could develop critical thinking, analytical, and communication skills that were essential for success in any field.
That's amazing. I had no idea that these subjects had such a rich history.
Yes, they do. And they're still relevant today. By studying arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy, we can develop the skills we need to succeed in the modern world.
I can see that. Thanks for explaining all of this to me, Alex.
You're welcome, Emily. It's always a pleasure to talk about the benefits of a classical education.
Can you tell me anything else?
Well, did you know that the ancient Greeks believed that the universe was made up of 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and ether? They believed that ether was the element that made up the stars and planets.
That's interesting. They didn't have telescopes back then, did they?
No, they didn't. But they still had a deep understanding of the universe and its contents.
That's true. It's amazing how much we've learned since then.
Yes, it is. And there's still so much more to learn. That's why studying the quadrivium is so important.
I can see that. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with me, Alex.
You're welcome, Emily. It's always a pleasure to talk about the benefits of a classical education.